Hey everybody, it's me again, bringing it to you live from Israel. I've been away for a while, mostly because um, I need to buy a new computer to that'll be compatible enough to edit my videos. But until then, um, I'm just gonna have to use my phone. So there's this new video circling around on YouTube and all around the internet where a Palestinian girl um, was arrested after fighting an Israeli soldier. What a lot of news outlets are failing to tell you guys is that the girl was the one who instigated the fight, as opposed to what I'm reading all around the internet. The IDF soldiers were not there to raid her house and were not there to harm anyone. They were there on patrol. And she just walked up to them with her friends and decided to start slapping, kicking, and hitting the soldiers while her friends were filming her. Obviously, to gain some sympathy from the world and the international community. Um, but yeah, that's the full story. And a few days after that, IDF arrested her and her family members for questioning. Um, what a lot of you probably don't know is she's known to start fights and demonstrations, not demonstrations, but violent demonstrations against IDF soldiers and IDF as a whole. She's a provocateur, and obviously she has all the right to. Obviously, you know, she's a Palestinian, and you know, it's all protest. But I'm not, and I'm all for that. But I'm not all for violent protest. And what all these Palestinians have in common, though the violent ones, is that they choose to protest the Israeli occupation by violence. Stabbings, shootings, suicide bombings, and what have you. Um, and for all of you who don't know me, I am all for a two-state deal, um, and the end of this occupation. But there's no justification for violence, not on the Israeli side and not on the Palestinian side. I understand why they resort to violence, because that is probably the only way they'll be heard. Um, like peaceful protest barely gets any coverage, right? So they resort to violence. But you have to understand that the way Israel and the IDF are being portrayed all around the world is not exactly true. I'm here bringing it to you real, live, telling you how it is. I think both sides are in the wrong. I think that the Israelis shouldn't be there, obviously. They have no business standing, in Arab Palestinian territory, neighborhoods, cities. And I think the girl is in the wrong for just, walking up and starting a fight. I do want to uh, say kudos to the soldiers who, didn't fight back or didn't exaggerate a violent, with a violent, uh, response. Um, but it's not something that should be celebrated. Like everyone here in Israel is celebrating and saying, um, praise the soldiers who didn't fight back. You're not supposed to praise that kind of uh, that kind of behavior. I think it's just expected from a 20-year-old soldier not to hit a young girl, especially when the soldier is armed to the teeth, with protected gear and an automatic weapon. So yeah, that's how it is here in Israel. Yeah, tell me what you guys think. Do you think that the soldiers could have reacted differently? Do you think that the girl was right in what she did? And do you think that that violent protesting is the way to go? Let me know in the comments. Hit like, subscribe to my channel. I hope that I can upload more of these videos. Tell me if you guys like this, this kind of film, without a lot of editing and fancy artwork. So yeah, you guys have a great week. Peace.